everybody, my name's Kim Balsis. Thank you for joining me today for my Better Than Takeout cooking class. I hope you are looking forward to learning some new tricks and time-saving tips for meal times in your home. And I welcome you to my kitchen. Thank you very much. So Epicure is a company that is focused on fast, easy, healthy meals. And one of the things that we're focusing on right now in this new year is meals that are better than takeout. And I think we can all agree that, you know, we just want convenience, but that comes with a cost, both on our pocketbook and for our health. So Epicure has really overhauled their meal solutions and their herb blends to give you those meals that you would normally get from a restaurant or your favorite fast food. And we will be making that tonight. So one of the things that cooking at home kind of has this cloud above it, that meal planning's hard and prep is time consuming, and cooking, like that's the last thing I want to do at the end of my day. But our meal solutions and our digital meal planning guides all give you the tools to make your dinners in 20 minutes or less, sometimes even faster. So I'm going to show you some time-saving cookware today. I'm going to show you some of our meal solutions and herb blends, and let's get started. So typically in my house, I always get the longest item going first. So I have our rotisserie chicken baking right now, and while that's going, I work on all the other little parts of the meal. So we're going to be making some steamed potatoes in the microwave in our multi-purpose steamer. So I'm going to get that going first. I have some potatoes already cut up here in our multi-purpose steamer. I have a few more here that I'll just cut up because I want to showcase our ceramic knife. Our ceramic knife is not going to break your bank, but it's super sharp and it slides right through most vegetables and tomatoes especially. It comes with a really nice knife guard, so you're not going to have it getting dulled in your drawer. And it's got a very nice handle to it as well, very ergonomically designed. So this thing is perfect. It is a one-size-fits-all knife. If you need one, take a look at it for sure. And the other thing that's really cool about it is the black blades, so you're not going to get any staining from anything else like you would sometimes with the white ceramic blades. So I have my potatoes cut up, and something to kind of make them more healthier. I mean, we all love, who doesn't love mashed potatoes? Creamy, cheesy, I mean, they're delicious. But to put a healthier spin on it, instead of adding any dairy, I'm actually gonna add our Nourish broth to it. So let me grab some water. And here is our Nourish broth. It's essentially chicken broth. And I'm gonna add about a half a cup to that. So I got a little bit in there. You wanna get some boiling water, and then the instructions are gonna be right on the back for all of our jars. 1.5 teaspoon into 1 cup of water. So I need to half that. And I'm gonna use our 4-in-1 spice spoon here, so you can save some space in your drawers. And I'm just gonna pour that in. So it was 1.5 teaspoons, and I got my teaspoon ends. So I'm just gonna go a little over half here. Okay, and just stir that up. So this is just gonna add the moisture to your potatoes, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smash them a little bit when they're all done. Now, the next thing for our steamer potatoes, I want to add, we're gonna have the flavor of the Nourish broth, but I'm gonna add just a seasoning. So today I'm doing the herb and garlic. You could do anything you want. You could do, excuse me, let me turn that off. That's the oven. You could do 3 onion. You could do, we have smoky bacon. We have a Slovakia seasoning if you wanted to do like a Greek take on potatoes. Basically any of our dip or seasoning blends would be fine. Even our marinara, if you want to do like an Italian potato, would be good as well. Just give it a little slosh. If you're new to Epicure, something to take into account is none of our blends, none of our meal solutions have salt. So if you're trying to reduce your salt intake, that's awesome. Now, if you're somebody who really likes salt, you're gonna find that some of this stuff is like lacking, and it's lacking the salt. So, you know, go ahead and add salt. That's not a big deal. Or get your taste buds used to the real herb flavors and back off the salt a little bit. It's not gonna hurt you. It's gonna help. Potatoes in the microwave about 10 minutes. So that's why I want to get that started right away. Now, our multi-purpose steamer can cook so much. It can do soups, stews. We can do a lasagna in it. You can do baking loaves of bread. You can do chicken breast. You can thaw ground meat, potatoes, pasta, rice, quinoa. You can do like an all-in-one type thing with the chicken breast on the bottom, or any protein source for that matter. Season it up with one of our blends, and then top it with whatever your vegetables are. I've made fast fajitas in there. I mean, that thing is like the flagship of Epicure. It's really what shaves off any oven time you would usually do. It's about 80% faster than the oven. So, and that steaming locks all the moisture and nutrients in, which we want those things, right? So it's definitely a time-saving tool to have in your kitchen, and I highly recommend it. If you are new to Epicure, get that, get a meal kit, get one of our meal collections, and you're good to go. You're good to go for 3 weeks or even a whole month if you buy one of our collections. So definitely message me if you have any questions about that. So moving on, while our potatoes are going, what I'm going to do is make our Greek dressing for our salad today. So the reason I chose the things I chose today, because all the products I'm using are available in our winter warm-up Better Than Takeout kit. So I'll go through what that has, but it has the herb and garlic that I used on the potatoes. It has the Nourish broth, which this is amazing. This I think this is equivalent to 10 or 12 cans of Campbell's broth. So look how much space you're saving in your pantry or in your cupboard. And this has added nutritional benefits. It's got inactive nutritional yeast, vitamin B12. Again, the sodium on this, I mean, gosh, sodium in broth is insane, you know, and it is 85 milligrams for a serving. So this is like a staple. Moving on to our salad dressings, which are also an awesome staple and an awesome value. So in the the winter warm-up Better Than Takeout, you get the Greek dressing. So that's why we're doing a Greek salad today. So you ask, why do I need to make my dressings? Well, number one, this makes 4 cups. Store-bought one is about 2 cups. You're gonna know what's exactly in your dressing. It's not gonna have any artificial preservatives, added sodium, hidden sugars, which are most often in our salad dressings, and you can make as much or as little as you want. So that is really an awesome thing to have once you get used to it. And again, this stays in your pantry. It's not taking up fridge space. It works out awesome. We have our handy dandy cruet here with the funnel, and this is gonna help us measure it. So on the back, Greek dressing, 2 tablespoons of the mix with 3/4 cup of olive oil and 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, which I have right here. And then sometimes it'll give you some variations, like this has creamy Greek, which you could add feta to if you wanted. So I'm gonna make half of that because I'm just making enough for our salad tonight. So 3/4 cup of olive oil. And this just makes it really easy to pour it in, and it also has the measuring notches on the back. So you don't have any extra dishes at all, which is nice. So that's about half of 3/4. Because I don't know about you, but we have 6 people in our family, and with how things have been, everybody being home, I'm running my dishwasher 2 times a day. Sometimes it's even 3 if the kids want to start baking and stuff. So anytime I can save on the dishes, I am definitely doing that. And 1/4 cup of the vinegar. Okay. And I'm doing half, so that's about right. And now 2 tablespoons for the original recipe. I only need 1, and again, back to our 4-in-1 spice spoon, and it fits right inside of our jars. Isn't that handy? All right, so that can go in just like that. Now we have Greek, we have a balsamic vinegar, a vinaigrette. We have a sesame ginger if you like the Asian dressings, or maybe like a cold Asian noodle salad. I use it a lot in my lettuce wraps, my P.F. Chang style lettuce wraps. And we also have creamy ranch dip, which can also be made as a dressing, which is awesome. Hands down, if you're a ranch person, definitely go with that. So again, really good for you. Make as much or as little, and then that's it. So just to do up our salad while I got this going, I got my lettuce in there. I love to pre-portion and prep in our set of 4 1-cup prep bowls. You get 4 of these, and they have a nice little silicone lid, and they are great for doing this like I just did. They are great for oatmeal. They're great for yogurt. They're great for portioning out chocolate pudding or any desserts or anything that you want to pre-portion and just have ready to grab and go. So these are awesome little tools if you are looking for some items like that for your kitchen. All right, so there is our salad, and I'm just going to drizzle it on. And this is what I like to do. You could just, you know, put it on your plate and dress it, but I like to put the lid back on, make sure it's on, give it a shimmy and a shake, and our salad's ready to go for dinner tonight. So move that out of the way, and while the potatoes are finishing up, I am going to address our dessert, the most favorite part. Okay, so some of you may be on my VIP page. We just did a new product release here for winter and spring 2021, and the rotisserie chicken season that we're doing tonight, that I'll be getting to next, along with our dessert, are new items. So today's dessert item is our luscious lemon curd. Now, I don't know anything about lemon curd. The first thing I thought of was like Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet eating her curds and whey. So I had to kind of look it up, but it's basically a pudding, and I love pudding, and who doesn't love anything refreshing this time of year? So this requires 3 eggs, 3 whole eggs that you whip up. You just hand whisk them. You don't need to use a mixer. This package and half a cup of water, and you microwave it for 2 minutes. Give it a stir. It's supposed to thicken. If it's not thick yet, just kind of keep going for 30-second intervals till it starts to thicken up. So that is something I did ahead of time because then it has to cool. So here's the package. It's got organic cane sugar, organic lemon powder, and that's like it, lemon juice. I mean, it's the real deal. And like all of our things, it doesn't have the weird, strange stuff that you can't pronounce. Our never ever list is what we promise you'll never find in our items. So you won't find artificial colors. You won't find any wheat, gluten, not in a peanut facility, so totally peanut free, 90% GMO, non-GMO certified. So we take extreme pride, and I think that's what elevates us above other convenience packaged things for sure that are on your grocery store shelf, or even, you know, like the meal delivery solutions like HelloFresh or Blue Apron. I mean, you get everything, but is it low sodium? Is it low sugar? And what's the cost? I mean, I think those are upwards of $10 to $13 per serving, maybe somewhere around $9. All of our meal solutions are like coming $3 to $4 a person with the fresh ingredients that you choose from your store. So awesome savings, awesome health benefits. But back to the dessert. Okay, so I made the lemon curd up, and it is right here. And you can see it's thick. It could even be a little thicker if you want. And what we're doing today is we're gonna make little tarts. And they have, you know how the grocery store is nowadays. I've seen the little pie shells, tartlets, I believe is what they're called. Couldn't find them today. So what I got was these phyllo dough little things. Now these are tiny. The pie ones are, you know, like probably like that big around. Here are these little cuties. And what's nice about these is you don't even have to bake them if you don't want to. So what we are gonna do is we are just going to, since this is so tiny, I'm using, this was our silicone knife. It was a special promotion in the fall, and it's actually perfect for this. A full-size spatula, you'd be getting it all over the place. So what's nice about this is a couple of these are gonna be like 100 calories, so it fits right into our good food, real results lifestyle. If you are trying to, you know, revamp yourself, New Year resolution like we all have, these type of pre-portioned desserts are what help you. You know, you're craving something, you got this in your pantry, and there you go. It's ready to go for you. You don't have to run out to the Dairy Queen or go to your local bakery because you're having that craving. It's in your cupboard, it's super fast, and everybody thinks you're like a pro chef after you make this stuff. So, all right, so there is that, and I have that left over. Some ideas I've heard for this is to fold it into like a whipped topping and freeze it. You could have like a freezer pie. You could fold it into yogurt and do yogurt pops and even pop some fresh fruit in there. You could also make a quick bread, and I've even seen some people start using that packet as for an entree for lemon chicken. So if you ever need any ideas, go to the epicure.com website, search your product, and there's a recipe tab, and you can find gazillions of ideas there. So you'll never be bored. You'll never know not what to do with it. And it'll be healthy. Look at how cute those are. So pretty. Okay, I'm not gonna do the rest of them, but you get the idea of it. And totally customizable. You know, you don't like raspberries, put blueberries. Do whatever you want with it. That's what I love about Epicure's products. Okay, so our potatoes are about done. Let me grab them. Our steamer, our multi-purpose steamer, has little handles there for you to grab. Be careful when you open it because it's steamy. Go figure. All right, so I'm gonna use our ground meat separator. Love this thing. I need like 3. It is great for doing what I'm gonna do here with potatoes, mashing avocados for guacamole. If you like twice baked potatoes, scooping the filling out, mashing that. So it is really a nice little tool. And I actually kind of put a little bit too much broth in here. I did a 1/2 cup. I probably should have did a 1/4 cup. But you don't have to add a liquid to the steamer. I want to make that point very clear. The moisture of the food inside naturally steams. So don't feel like you ever have to add water. Definitely not oil, because we're trying to be healthier here. And this was to purely, the chicken broth was to add some flavor. All right, so there we go. Just a nice rustic mashed potato. I'm gonna cut up some chives on this, or green onions, I should say. And that'll help, you know, bump up the flavor profile. I mean, anytime you can use fresh herbs, do it. That's really the key to satisfying those cravings and those taste buds. So we got that. And then if you like a little creamier potato, you can add, you know, a dollop of sour cream on there, or some Greek yogurt, or if you have to be dairy-free, some like coconut-based yogurt. So there's our potatoes. Okay, and now onto the star of the show, which is our rotisserie chicken. Let me get some of these out of the way. Okay, so our rotisserie chicken seasoning is a seasoning blend that is salt-free. Or no, I shouldn't say that. It does have some sodium. But when compared to, we compared it to the Costco rotisserie chicken, so I believe it's like almost 400-ish for the Costco per serving, and ours is down at about 240, 250. So how convenient is picking those things up? I mean, I've been to the store before where it's like, oh my gosh, sorry, 5 o'clock, I'll just get one of those chickens, and there's none there, of course. Or you want to get it, but then you realize, that's really not gonna be good for me today. So in that event, pick up a 3 to 4 pound fryer chicken. This one's actually this is a big one. This is over 6 pounds, and that's why I did it in the oven today. You can make our rotisserie chicken in the microwave. So a 3 to 4 pound one, which is about half the size of this, is gonna be about 25 to 30 minutes. And all you do is you take the seasoning packet. You're gonna have breast side down, put half on, rub it on, flip it back up so the breast is on the bottom. Do the other side. You can add a sprinkle of salt if you so please. You don't have to. And then you just microwave it, covered for 25 to 30 minutes, 3 to 4 pound chicken. You wanna check it with a meat thermometer and make sure it's 180 degrees though, in the dark meat part. So the thigh, where the thigh and the leg kind of come together is the best area. Because this one's so big, I think my microwave probably would have blown up if I would have tried to cook it. That's a 950 watt microwave, which it does great, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that today on a demo. So I cooked this in the oven. Like I said, this was over 6 pounds. I think it was like 6.5. And I did an hour, checked it, wasn't up to temp. And then I added another 25 minutes and it was up to temp at 400 degrees. And as you can see, it's nice and crispy. There's liquid in the bottom, but it is gonna be super easy cleanup. And that's it. So in the time that you could go to the store and pick up your stuff and maybe have one of those junky coleslaw and macaroni salads in the deli counter, you could have this done in your microwave. You can have your steamer potatoes and you can have a salad, and it's much more well balanced and healthy for you and whoever's in your household. So just trying to think, did I miss anything on this? Because this is like a game changer. Don't feel like you have to do the microwave if you don't want to. You don't have to. That's totally fine. But a beautiful, elegant meal in the microwave in under 30 minutes. So what I will do real quick here, just to give you an idea, super fast, of the kit I was speaking of. So winter warm up, better than takeout. You are going to get a lot of stuff. You're going to get 12 of our best-selling products right now. There's going to be a digital meal plan. There's going to be a grocery list, and you're going to have a month's worth of meals. You're going to have the goods. You pick your protein and veggies. You're going to have the seasonings, the blends, and you're going to have it all planned out for you. And it's about 92 bucks. So what you'll get is 2 rotisserie chickens, 2 of our enchilada mixes. I just made this. This is good. It's in the steamer as well. 2 wintry mushroom soups. This can be made dairy-free if you need it to be. I think this is gonna be good as a base for casseroles and stews. Think like chicken and pasta, or somebody actually just made stuffed mushrooms with this as an appetizer. Yum. 2 of our Thai coconut soup. Thai coconut soup as takeout is like $8 a bowl. This is 3 if you buy it a la carte for $9.75, or you get it in this kit. So 2 crispy crunchy lettuce wraps. You like P.F. Chang's lettuce wrap appetizer? You can do it this way, and these are awesome. We just got these in a packet. And who doesn't like meatloaf this time of year? We have little mini meatloaf pans, little loaf pans, I should say. It can be used for banana bread too if you want. We have muffin tin, so you could make it in little muffins if you want, or you could just do the full-size loaf in a rectangular steamer in the microwave. I mean, come on, that's awesome, isn't it? So 2 of all those. You're gonna get 2 of the luscious lemon curd. You will get the herb and garlic like I did on the potatoes today, which is also great in eggs. It's great on fish. It's great on chicken. It's great on pasta. I mean, who unless you can't have garlic, this is good. You are gonna get the Nourish broth, and then this is not what you're gonna get. You're gonna get our rosemary, rosemary and garlic seasoning. It comes in a smaller jar like this, but I don't have it. It's all out. So rosemary and garlic seasoning, which is great on potato wedges. It's great on chicken breast. It's, again, got a million uses. So winter warm is a great savings. If you don't want to spend that much, try our 3 weeks better than takeout. You're going to get the rotisserie chicken in it and a bunch of our other meal solutions, not desserts, meal solutions. 15 of them. That's about $45, I believe, $45. And again, all of the meals will be in 20 minutes or less. So snag a collection, snag a multi-purpose steamer, and you're well on your way to having easy dinners that your family's gonna love. So I will plate this up real quick for you guys, so you can get a final look. Okay, so we got the leg. Oh wow, that's juicy. Where'd my knife go? Don't cut in your multi-purpose steamer. You do not want to get rid of that nice silicone part. Okay, that's hot and being difficult. Let's do this. We'll do our salad. Okay. It smells so good. We will do some of our potatoes here. Okay. And 2 of our cute little tartlets. And I'll just move this chicken over so you can get a good look at it. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Thank you for joining me today. If you are intrigued by what you saw and you'd like to host a cooking class, I can do a YouTube link and you can send it out to your friends and family. I can do Facebook Live. I can do a Zoom cooking class so we can all talk together. But I'd love to share our good food real fast with you and your friends and family. And all you gotta do is send me a message and we can set something up as soon as you can. So thank you for joining me tonight. Everybody have a great day. And if you have any questions, please message me. Thank you.